big one as we bring you this round 21 Winfield Cup clash today from Leichhardt Oval between the Balmain Tigers and the Penrith Panthers. Penrith 4 points ahead of Balmain on the premiership table, so the Tigers will be desperate for a win today. Hello, I'm Rex Mossop. Welcome to our State Bank big game. Well, Penrith came into this match after a win over Newcastle, and who will ever forget Balmain's clash with Manly down at Brookvale Oval last Sunday? It was certainly a torrid affair, with Manly coming out winners by 8 points to 4.
Tigers make their way onto the field, led by Wayne Pearce. They get a huge cheer from the crowd, but the big question is, can they carry on the intensity from last week's match against Manly into this game against Penrith today?
At the other end of the scale, it's Royce Simmons leading Penrith out. What a moment of truth for them. A loss could see them struggling for the top 5. A win could have them on their way to a possible minor premiership of 1988. What a clash in the forwards.
And listen to this reception for Greg McCallum. A man under tremendous pressure after the publicity of the game against Manly last week.
The referee was quick to signify that that tackle was round the top of the chest.
Just have a high chest. Well, some heavy stuff now as the Balmain forwards pour in. Guy playing it. Penalty's gone to Penrith. So Baker with his fairly simple kick. Makes no mistake. The Panthers draw first blood at Leichhardt. It's Penrith 2 and Balmain nothing.
Elias running from dummy half already, dummying everywhere. Through 2 and 3 dummies, about a metre short, Elias. Maguire was bowled over without the ball. Pearce quickly for Roach. He gets outside his man, flicks it back for Sirinen. Out for Brooks. Throws the dummy, goes back in. The defence holds. Last tackle. Looking dangerous, Balmain. Well, the penalty, Peter Kelly is already up inside. There he is. And no mistake from Brooks. So the scores at Leichhardt Oval, Balmain and Penrith, 2-all. Vandervoort, 2-all, the Tigers and the Panthers. Strong defence again coming in. Geyer. To his feet to play the ball just outside his own quarter line. Cartwright. High swinging arm from Steve Roach. The ball comes astray for Sirinen. Out to Elias. Again, oh, what a tackle! Oh, look out, Ben Elias.
If he didn't have a bad back before, he's got one now. That was a tremendous hit. See this again, shoulder high. Drove him back 6 feet. The State Bank replay is a cruel thing to watch. That's a terrible tackle. Totally legitimate, nothing wrong with it, but by heavens, it really contorted Benny Elias.
Brad Izzard has come up with the hit of the year.
Gee. Good, I'm glad I've retired.
What a tackle. It's done him no harm.
2-all is the score. Maguire playing it forward. Now Elias running from dummy half. Does it get for him? He's over the quarter line. Pulled down by Baker. Last tackle for the Balmain Tigers. And a penalty's gone to Balmain.
Yeah, stupid play by Baker.
David Brooks puts him between the sticks. So Balmain have hit the front here at Leichhardt. 4-2 over Penrith. Neil Baker with the restart for Penrith. Down for Gary Jack. Just on his own line. Vandervoort is there to bring him down. One player that is not there for Balmain today after a nose operation is Michael Neal. He's with Bill Anderson sideline.
Mick, 4 points to 2. That's a handy lead considering you're going into the win.
Hold it there, Bill, because Big Blocker's got to pass away to Robinson. Robinson down the touchline. Infield pass for Hamley. Hamley looks for support. Is it there? Yes, it's there. In the head of Benny Elias. Elias will score onto the post. A sensational Balmain try. Started by number 11, Steve Roach.
Oh, splendid stuff. Beautiful football. And I think Ellery Hadley's repaid the Balmain club in that one movement there. Here's Roach. He's really cleaned him up there in the middle. He's got through and a beautiful pass out to Robinson. Robinson goes up and the defence comes to him. Gets a lob pass back into Ellery Hadley. Now, this is where Penrith should have stopped the movement. This is where it should have been cleaned up properly. But he still kept an arm free and gave it to Benny Elias, who was still travelling on the middle. Now, Elias sights the goalpost and goes underneath the black dot. Beautiful stuff. and Balmain surge away now to a lead of 8 points to 2 with a kick at goal to follow.
So Brooks from right in front sends the Tigers even further in front. It's all Balmain, 10-2 over Penrith.
That's where they're attacking continuously on that fringe of the ruck. 1 and 2 passes out. Elias, the try scorer, dummies his way through again. Away goes Ben Elias, another dummy. The pass around the back, taken well by Bentley. Balmain really are opening up this Penrith defence. There it was, the pass from Elias. Just couldn't get it out to Hanley. Now we've got a touch judge in. This would have to be against the defending side.
I think we can pick it up on the back play there.
Well, there it was up in the top that Bradley knocked over.
That's right, just on the left of the screen, not clear, but he's been given 5 minutes in the sin bin.
Simmons quickly takes the tap. Well, the pass went to absolutely nobody. Maguire picked it up, and in the bargain picked up about 10 or 12 metres for himself. Freeman. Chris Morton was up very, very quick with the Penrith backs. He's found a hole, and away goes Gale. Has Alexander got the pace? He's got, just ankle tapped him. He was away. Desperate stuff from Alexander. They're holding him down in the play of the ball. This will be a penalty. Baker's in the bin, and another opportunity at a goal. With a possible 2-point bonus for the Tigers right on half-time. Strikes it well, getting away across the face of the goalpost. That's all the action to a brilliant first 40 minutes by Balmain. Last tackle now for Balmain. Gale has his kick charged down by Simmons. 6 more tackles. Gary Jack. Plenty of room to move. Right up the middle goes Jack. Gets a good pass away for Gale. So Penrith really didn't put their defence together when Simmons charged that down. Now Gale, Elias rather, was chased by Alexander. They've come together. Dyer separates the two of them. Penrith, what can they do? Izzard, Mortimer. From a standing start, he finds Izzard again. Trying to brush off Freeman. Desperate, really desperate for a try, this Penrith side. Gerard. Kelly. 10-2. 8-point cushion for the Tigers. Alexander. He's got to cut loose. He really has got to start to run. Plenty of catching and passing. We mentioned it in the first half. He's got to give them something to think about. Mortimer. Pass back inside. Izzard will pick it up. Gerard. Puts Bradley into a gap. Down to the corner. He races away from Gale. He's going to score in the corner. Well, they were really showing nothing with the ball, Penrith. And that try really did come from nothing.
Gerard found Bentley in the middle there and gave it to him, put him through into a gap. Now, at that point, he had support on the outside in green, but I think he realised that he had the pace to go on with it, and he decided to do so, and it's a good try, a very good try, reminiscent of the try he scored up there at Parramatta Park. So, a good, incisive burst. I'm not so sure that it came from nothing. They were set to move the ball on that occasion.
Neil Baker takes a deep breath. Strikes it well. The touch judges have followed it in. Terrific goal under pressure from Baker. The game really alive at Leichhardt. 10-8 the Tigers lead.
Simmons gave it away to Cartwright. His kick is straight down Gary Jack's throat. Jack is caught by Kelly. Just short of the halfway mark. Pobji, this Penrith side playing to stay in the top 3. Balmain playing to stay in the race for the semi-finals. And this kick is rolling towards the touchline, but Baker is going to have to pick it up. He'll have to pick it up. He didn't. It's a try. Coleman scores. Neil Baker went to sleep.
Thought he could have had a conversation there. He had any amount of time to get the ball dead. All he had to do was to look at the pace he's come up to the ball too. Really dreadful play by Baker.
Starts it out wide, but the wind is not going to bring it in. Way too wide. No result. But Balmain have shot to a 14-8 lead over Penrith.
Conlon, listen to the chant come up now from this good crowd at Leichhardt. Conlon on the run around. Straightens and takes the tackle. Plenty of back tap from Freeman, who came together with Guy. Dummying again from Elias. Nearly right through. Well, here's an easier shot at 2 points. Great Connor there on the sideline at 26. Conlon puts it out of the ground from right in front. So an important goal that. Balmain 16, Penrith 8.
Now Alexander, who really hasn't shown anything out here today, but look at Izzard. Izzard's made a good bust over halfway now. Looks for support. Found it too in Alexander. Alexander in and out. Over the quarter line, still going. Got support. Got the pass away, which is picked up by Izzard. That is a great Penrith try. Turns his back on it. That means it's a goal. And the touch judges put their flags in the air. So Penrith right back in it.
They go blindside. Roach dummies. He's right through. A metre short. He was the villain last week. Now he's one of the heroes, maybe. Elias. More dummies from Benny Elias. 2 metres out, Balmain. And only minutes away from a win that'll keep them alive in the Winfield Cup. Scott Gale. Long pass out for Hanley. Again, he's gotten rid of Brad Izzard. Dummies. Straight through. Can he get it down? He was over the line and pushed back. 12,500 people on their feet. Hanley taking his time. He's in no hurry as time's running out for Penrith. Sirenen. If they can push the ball out wide, they have the numbers, Balmain. Roach. Dummies again. Now it's Hanley. Long pass out for Podgy. He has Conlon. Steps inside. Very solid hit as Guy come in at the back. We're right on the 6th tackle as Podgy tries to creep down the blind. Absolutely monstered by Roach and also Sirenen. The clash in the forwards has been terrific and it's not over yet. Simmons out of dummy half. Smashed to the ground by Maguire. So much emotion leading up to this game after their defeat last week against Manly. Now Mortimer with the cross kick out wide for his backs. It'll be a Balmain ball easy. Jack to bring it back. And with it, 6 tackles that should wrap up the game. There it is. And the crowd's gone crazy at Leichhardt. What a superb performance by Balmain, especially in the first half. Standing ovation for them, 16-14.
1 goal the difference on the upshot of this match, 16-14. Elias and Conlon scored tries for Balmain.